Hey, I want to say welcome to this Coach Sneak Peek. I'm extremely excited that you have been invited into this group to work with us to figure out if this is something that might fit into your life. So my name is Scotty Hobbs. Either you were invited into this group by me or you were invited in by one of your friends who has become a part of Team Beachbody. So our goal this week is absolutely not to try to convince you to do anything that you don't want to do, to try to sell you something that you don't need. Our job and our purpose of this group is to educate you on what we have and then see if it fits into your life to help you with your goals, whether just on the fitness end, your health end, or if there's something you need financially, and this could be the option and the vehicle to help drive you and take you to your goals. So what we'll be doing this week is we'll be posting up videos. I'll be doing about 3 posts a day. And I'm not going to be the only one that's posting. I'm going to be doing these main posts throughout the day, but we'll have coaches on our team who are coaches that I've been able to mentor and help in Team Beachbody and who have most likely invited you onto this group. Will be sharing their tips and their advice as well throughout this week. So we'll be starting on Monday, and we'll be going all the way till Friday. So I want to be able to hear from you, learn from you, find out what you guys need, and then that way we'll be able to address your concerns, address your questions, and help you guys understand what Team Beachbody is. I think back to my journey as I got started with Team Beachbody is I didn't really have a great understanding, and I want to be 100% honest with you guys right now. I said, when I first found out about Team Beachbody, I fell in love with the program P90X. And the funny thing is I had a friend that I was doing P90X with who is now one of my most successful coaches and does this business full time and retired her husband as a cop. We decided that we were going to help people and we were never going to join Team Beachbody. It was because we didn't understand exactly what it was. We had our own ideas and made our own assumptions about what it meant to be a Team Beachbody coach and how it worked, that we decided we were never going to become a Team Beachbody. But once I educated myself, similar to what you're doing right now, opening up your mind, being willing to ask questions, learn, and find out from myself and other coaches on this team what Team Beachbody really is. Once I saw that, it took me 8 months, but I decided that I was going to try this out. I was going to do this business because I was already in love with what it was doing for me as a person, with my own physical transformation, with my own mental transformation, with the friendships that I was building, with the personal growth I was going through because of the vital behaviors. And we'll be talking about that as well throughout this week. But it took me just being open and willing to learn and figure out what it was and see if it was a vehicle for me. And as you can see, obviously it was. So I want you to know a little bit about our team before we get started. I live in Idaho Falls, Idaho. It's a fairly small town of about 60,000 people. But I am in love with helping people with health and fitness. I'm in love with helping people set goals. I am in love with helping people find out their true potential and helping them realize that there's awesome people out there that are willing to support them and encourage them rather than tear them down. And that's the community that we're building and the family that we're building. So with all the coaches that you see in this group that are part of our team, and I want you guys to know that this all started with me deciding, with the help and the mentoring of my coach, that we would create an amazing culture. And over the past 4.5 years, we built a team of people like the coaches that have invited you on here, of 40,000 coaches across the USA and Canada. And it's a cool thing because Team Beachbody, you can share your journey and your story through all types of different mediums. There's, Facebook, like we're using right now in this group. There's Instagram, there's like pages on Facebook, there's YouTube, there's blogs, there's all kinds of things you can do to connect with people across the country. So we'll be sharing some of those things, answering any questions that you have throughout this week. But I'm extremely proud and honored to be a part of this team with all 40,000 members of this team across the country who are striving to become better, who are learning through personal development, who are learning to believe in themselves, becoming more positive, improving relationships with their family members, their kids, and they're getting super healthy and fit at the same time. And it's a lifelong change. So I'm excited to be able to share with you guys. I feel blessed that you guys are giving us some time because I know that time is that one thing that you can never get back once you give it away. So my goal is to give all that I can in this group, and I encourage you to ask the questions as well and ask, those questions that you have and those things that you want to find out about this company, Beachbody, and specifically Team Beachbody and what it means to be a coach. So I'm extremely excited and blessed to be able to be a part of this. I want you guys to know a little bit about me and my story. I remember hearing from my coach about Beachbody and how, she was in a couple $100,000 worth of debt because of her daughter London and some struggles that they went through with her birth. And she was a bartender, my coach Lindsay, and she was, got out of bartending and was doing Team Beachbody full time. And she was paying off that debt. And so, I told you it took me 8 months to decide that I wanted to become a coach. And, I was never going to become a coach. And I was going to just help people no matter what. And that's kind of my mindset. My philosophy is help people no matter what. But what happened is as I watched her and what she did, I began to believe it was possible for me as well. And there became a moment 8 months after I first learned about Team Beachbody and that I could become a coach. And there became that moment when my third daughter was born. I'm a father of 5 right now, but my oldest is 8. My youngest is 3 months old. But there came a moment when my third daughter was born. And in that moment, I had no idea how I was going to pay those doctor bills, the anesthesiologist, the doctor bills, the hospital bills, and let alone the mortgage. That was already hard enough. And at that time, I was working 12 hours a day. And my wife was working at the Hilton Garden Inn every single night from 3 to 11. So first of all, I never saw her. Second of all, we're living paycheck to paycheck. And now we have these doctor bills. So that was the day that I decided that I was going to do Team Beachbody. And I wasn't just going to try it out. I was going to do it. I absolutely love the workouts, the programs. I was going to help people, and I was going to follow in the path that my coach Lindsay did. So that's my story. And within 14 months, we were able to build an income that doubled my income at my full-time job with overtime. So although the goal with me was to bring my wife home from work so that she didn't have to work at nights, because I put all my heart and energy into this company and building this team and this culture, I was able to bring her home from work, but also myself. And it's been over 3.5 years now that I've been a full-time stay-at-home dad. So the one thing I want you guys to know and understand, I talk about time all of the time, is those 3.5 years I've had with my children. I believe that I've gotten as much time with my 5 kids as the average parents gets in 18 years of life with their children before they go off to college. And you cannot put a price on that. So, if you're struggling and or financially, or if you need to be healthier, or if you just need more positive relationships in your life, I am encouraging you to open up your heart and your mind and ask questions and learn from our coaches and our team about what we're doing with Team Beachbody and where we're going with this team. I told you guys we're at a team of 40,000 coaches. We're going to have over 100,000 coaches on this team in the next 3 years. And I want you to be a part of this culture of becoming the best Team Beachbody coaches and the most inspiring and influential and positive people in your community. I love you guys. I'm encouraging you guys to participate with us. And I feel once again blessed and honored that you are here with us. So check into the group regularly. I want you guys to know I'll be posting videos. I'll be posting posts about 3 times a day to share with you guys what Team Beachbody is. So I'm looking forward to getting to know you guys and hopefully seeing you guys as a part of our team. But once again, this is Scotty Hobbs, and I'm excited to get to know you guys. See you later.